Oh, wait, no longer greatness has arrived. Welcome to episode 446 of The Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast made by the players for the players. I'm your host, Joseph, aka Mr. Badbit, and it is here where we chat about the latest, the greatest in all things PlayStation each and every week. This week, we chat about the Ghost of Yotei review rundown, the prices just keep going up for the hobby we love. PlayStation celebrates 30 years in some fun and expensive ways. EA gets a whole lot more complicated, and so much more as we celebrate the demise of Xbox. It's here. Welcome to the Trophy Room, everyone. This is the episode you've all been waiting for. We have so much news, many of it not great.
I'm hopping in early before you introduce me. Hi, I'm Kyle Stevenson, one of the co-hosts here. I'm the Trophy Room. If this is anyone's first show, we're not celebrating the death of anything, okay? We are not fanboys over here, of the toxic kind.
Why am I wearing a nice, beautiful polo?
Because as we talked about it before we went live, you're about to go coach your non-existent son's high school football game.
Look at Get out there, kid. Do some sports.
Also, Jeannie, I am so sorry. I really thought Light would be here this week. I mixed up my time frame. So
yeah.
Light is just getting back from vacation.
Yeah.
So yeah. She will be here next week.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Unless something crazy happens.
Because we're going to New York next week, man. We're going to see the PlayStation concert live. Yeah. We're going to see if there's anyone out there going to the New York event, please let us know. Okay. We're going to try to plan something out. I don't know if anyone's
I forgot who it was in the Discord. And I at this moment, I am too tired to look it up, but yeah. I know they were interested in setting up some sort of community meetup, so I will reach out to them and get things together and moving. Oh, it was Drug Prowler and Wolf. Hell yeah.
There you go.
So we'll set something up. We'll make a big deal about it. So if you're in the New York City area, come hang out, come say hi to us. Game Positives in the chat says, I have DNA evidence of Joe being a fanboy. DNA positive, Joe, or evidence. What are we doing here?
Listen, sometimes I get a little bit too excited at Xbox's demise.
Are you on the other list? Is that what you're telling me with this DNA? What's going on?
Let's relax.
Your face got real red.
Whoa. All right. Listen, as crazy as this episode's going to be, because there's a lot of crazy topics at hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to unbutton one part of this polo. Okay.
Do you actually wear polos like that? Because that's crazy.
No, I'm not a crazy person. This is choking me, and I hate it. Yeah. We got to talk about the demise of Xbox sooner or later, because this thing is choking me. That said, before we do, a starter question for the show. This comes from K-Rock, who writes, Hey, Trophy Room, big thank you to the whole community for backing Cullen in Toddler of the Year contest. We didn't make it past the quarterfinals, but your support meant everything to us and got us further than we expected. Quick update, Cullen's doing great. He just started his last round of treatment before the long maintenance phase. Ooh, okay. And in the meantime, he's been hooked on Minecraft. I love this for him. He's getting smoother with the controller every day, which is definitely a proud dad moment for me.
Shout out to Cullen. Way to go, buddy.
Last round, dude.
You didn't make Toddler of the Year in this contest, but in our hearts, you're Toddler of the Year. Hell yeah.
First off, rigged. That whole thing, dumb. You didn't win. You're in for long maintenance, dude. Phase. It's a fit. And listen, hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Keep kicking ass. You kidding me? Yeah, no, winner in our book. Jeez Louise. Toddler of the Year in the Trophy Room podcast. Toddler of the Century. There you guys said it. That said, that's some good vibes. That makes me feel really good. All jokes aside, it's like these moments like these where it's like, yeah, this podcast matters to folks, It's amazing.
Hi, this is Kyle Stevenson from the Daily Tribune. Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
Coach, how do you feel that we did it with the Toddlers of the Year in the back half? Do you think we did enough? Is there anything that your team can do?
Yeah. Well, obviously, I think there was some foul play by other teams. Obviously, listen, we had them in the first half, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Second half, though, again, I think there was some dark money being thrown around at the back end, and definitely swayed some votes here or there. But we're gonna get down to the bottom of it. We're gonna count the right votes, and we're gonna make sure that Cullen's number one.
Yeah, Kyle Stevenson
Yes.
from the Daily Bugle this time.
Yeah, sure.
There's certain commotions going around about you as a head coach that puts your season in jeopardy.
Okay.
I'm seeing a hashtag release the list.
Whoa,
and your name
Trophy
is tied
list.
to it.
Right.
What's going on there, Coach?
It's great that you mentioned this because it makes me think about why we keep doing physical bits on a mostly audio podcast.
We gotta get people over to YouTube, watch live.
Yeah, exactly. Watch live, which gets me to also say, listen, for YouTube viewers and watchers out there, make sure you're hitting like, share, subscribe, and then when the live stream's over, that's when the hype button is revealed to all. Make sure you hit that hype button. I saw so many people go, hey, I shot you all my hype for the week for this one video. I go, that didn't sound great, but okay, thank you so much. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older, but listen, I love that you're all spewing your hype on this podcast. Spew away. Spew away. As for the release list thing, listen, we're going to get trophy list. We're going to get to the bottom of it because I know there's a question at the end of the show about this bogus, fake, just story that's going around that about my trophy list. I revealed it. Enough of it. And so, yeah, we'll get to the bottom of it. We'll get to the bottom of it. That said, gang, more important announcement to make. All right, a little bit of housekeeping this week. It's my birthday. Okay, October 4th. And we're a little early as of recording, but if you're listening to this on Saturday, it's my gosh darn birthday. All right, I'm turning 34 years old, 34 years young. So this episode, I'm going to make it all about me. So as I get to the Patreon pitch, listen, we look so great. We sound so good. It's because of your generosity over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. Have you ever got you through a long car ride, a tough day at work, whatever your situation may be, it definitely does help us out. Throw us a few shekels our way over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. And need I remind you, it's my birthday. Okay? And I don't know about y'all, but I like birthday presents. I like birthday gifts. I like birthday stuff that's wrapped or digital, So you go, how much is a good gift? Whatever your shekels allow. It could be $1. It could be a like. It could be a subscribe. It could be, maybe stop posting at hashtag release the list and say hashtag release the trophy list. I don't know.
You are such a child.
It's my birthday, Kyle.
Give me gifts. Show me love and gifts.
I like gifts. You kidding me?
Okay.
My best friend, she's getting me 4 gifts. I have a feeling I know what they are. I think it's a bunch of vinyls and frames. I put the vinyls in because she's been talking how I need to expand my vinyl collection. I'm like, you got me vinyls. So, That's it, Kyle Stevenson. You think that's a good gift? Would that be a nice gift?
Like, for what do you mean?
Yeah, for a birthday.
I take any gift. Gifts are rare in my life.
Did you give me a gift for my birthday?
No.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
I did not.
All right, no, that's cool. That's really rad.
And even if I did, why would I tell you on the show? I'm seeing you next week.
Well, because here's the thing. I say all this because I have a package coming my way from Pasadena, California.
Okay.
It's being FedExed, and it's going to be here on my birthday, and I don't know who sent it, and it won't say who it's from. So,
it's not for me. I'll tell you that right now.
Last thing I need to do is get Luigi. So I really need you to tell me what this is and what's in the box. Hashtag what's in the box. I want to thank our newest patrons, Andrew Galloway at the bronze tier, Solo at the bronze tier, Cody Holbert at the bronze tier. I want to thank our premium members, Todd Burwitz, Caleb Cook, and Toxic. And of course, K-Rock's Kiddo Cullen, the real MVP, the real toddler of the year, if you ask me. I want to thank our platinum producers, JC, Jedi Master Ren, Cowboy Danger D, Jonas Young, The Green Gorilla Gamer, Chaotic Monkey, Ryuko Kill 90, Steven Flesh, Strubles and Bits, Aaron, Bertos Maximus, Tommy, Chris, Hybrid 748, Matt Valdez, Silk Cannon, Decimine, Mitchell Gramling, Mike Thomas, The Enchanted Goat, nah! Our gold members, Cypher Primus, Jesse Garcia, JB the Purple Monkey, Hyde Indoors, Katie, Kevin Mitchell, Kevin Diaz, Marcus O'Neill, The Red Arrow, Ageless Hermit, Andrew Sor, Astronaut Jr., The Winter Gamer, Stingray X, Robbie Bobby Miller himself, Brenton Zachary, Final Fan, XZ, Hambone, JD Dillinger, Stone Cold, E.T., Tino Sixspeed, and Johnson, Sean McKenzie, Rick Arrington, Matthew King, Duh Overlord. Dewane Raksha, Drellish, Rick Davis, Steph Mildiner, Samuel Nessling, Maximum Carnage, Michael Hassett, Drug Prowling Wolf, Manix Vizia, Battered Haddock, R. Lee Upper 90, and the Lord Commander Suddy. Thank you all so much for supporting us the ways you do, and remembering that it was my birthday this month, like my co-host. That's it, listen.
Hey, well, hold on. Yeah. YouTube members, shout out to Lisa Hauer, Freight Conductor, Strubles and Bits, and Tommy.
Of course. That's right. That's right.
We now have 3 members of the Platinum Club in the YouTube members.
Oh, yeah?
Freight Conductor's sitting at a silver, but it's going to keep going up. So get a trophy next to your name in chat. Hey, shout out to Mr. Light, just a guy, becoming a YouTube member. He's going to get his trophy pretty soon. And turn green in the chat.
Yeah.
Also, Tommy coming in saying Rage Bait title. What did you name this?
A Rage Bait title. No, he's correct. Listen.
Oh, it certainly is. I'm looking at it right now.
It's SEO title for SEO purposes. Like
Donkey
we said before.
Bonanza.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. Game Pass price hike. Donkey Kong Bonanza. SEO is going to work in our favor this week. That said, before we square up the news, Stingray X says, Joe, take the damn button off. It's infuriating, LOL.
It really is.
I'm dying. You see, I'm sweating because of it. Yeah. All right, but before we do, it's time to square up the news.
Let's just start it off. It's a big day in PlayStation Land tomorrow as we are recording. As you are listening to it, it is a big day in PlayStation Land because Ghost of Yotei from Sucker Punch Productions is finally out there. So let's do a little review roundup. We're taking some reviews off of Open Critic just to give you an idea of what people are saying. And I'll start us off with Kyle Hilliard over at Game Informer. Kyle gave it a 9.3 out of 10. And the little synopsis here says, Ghost of Yotei does not radically reinvent or change what worked in Tsushima, but that's fine, because frankly, Sucker Punch nailed the mechanics the first time.
Ooh-wee. This comes from Eurogamers Chris Tapsell that gave it a 3 out of 5. Sucker Punch's sequel offers more great swordplay and a heartfelt storytelling, but it would be better served as a linear action game, freed of its poor side quests and dated open world.
And Stacy Henley over at The Gamer gave it a 4 out of 5. This is an experience that walks, talks, and carries a customizable sword like every other AAA game, but it looks damn good doing it and is a lot of fun. Surely with a game like Ghost of Yotei, that's all you're looking for, and Sucker Punch is only too happy to deliver. It's not the best AAA game of all time, but it might be the most AAA game of all time.
Ooh. GameSpot Richard Wakeling gave it a 9 out of 10. Ghost of Yotei is shaped by Atsu, its new protagonist, as you're propelled on a gripping tale of revenge amidst the backdrop of feudal Japan's contrasting beauty and violence. Ooh. And give me one more.
Final one from Andrew Brown over at Games Radar. And Andrew gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Ghost of Yotei is a vast, sprawling adventure with one of the greatest protagonists in gaming. While some dated climbing segments and a nagging sense of artificiality prevent it from reaching perfection, Sucker Punch's historical RPG is a must-play revenge fantasy.
Yes. Kyle Stevenson, are you hyped for this game? Yay or nay? Have these reviews moved you in any which way?
No, I was day one anyway. And the thing that held me from and I say this with all the love in the world because I really do love Ghost of Tsushima. The things that I wanted to see from Yotei is a more memorable narrative and a better story that feels like it might stick with players a little bit more, because Tsushima didn't stick with me a whole lot. There was some standout moments, but
Sure.
everything that I've been reading or seeing is saying that like Atsu is incredible as a protagonist, and the narrative is great if you're looking for a good revenge tale, and that's kind of all I want to need. It is the only game that I can think about playing, and why I was in such a funk game wise since last week, because I didn't want to play anything else but Ghost.
Well, yeah, it feels like there's been a few games that I've been touching, right? But I haven't dove completely deep on. Even like a game like Borderlands, which I've played easily the most this week. It's like, yeah, this is my I'm waiting till Ghost game.
A million percent. Like I stopped playing Borderlands because it just wasn't hitting at the moment, and
right.
I didn't want to play another open world game when Ghost is right here. I'd rather be playing Ghost. Yeah,
100%. And so, like, for me, it's like I've just been playing the waiting game. Now it's here, and I, like, for me, I think these reviews speak to, I think, the way I always saw Ghost of Tsushima, which, again, going back in time, that game is rated, I think, a 82 on Metacritic. So this is overall a point, upward on the scale, and that's what I really wanted from this game. It's just like, hey, take the lessons you learned from Ghost of Tsushima, of what worked and what didn't, and then just go off that. And it seems like that's exactly what they've done here. I don't have a problem with the Ghost of Tsushima story. It was gripping for me. And so it was actually one thing of like, how's Atsu going to top this? And it seems like she very much is. Every review talks about how she is just, or at least the ones I've read, have just completely just dwarfed the other in terms of like, yeah, no, she is the protagonist. So
I'm also
awesome.
very excited to experience Erika Ishii's performance as Atsu, because again, everyone's saying that she's one of the I forgot what review I just read. I think it was the Games Radar one, where they called Atsu one of the greatest protagonists in gaming. So like, I'm excited to see her performance, because again, I'm not in those circles.
Yeah.
But I know that she's getting some unfair hate thrown her way.
Sure.
And from what I could tell, it's not deserved at all. So I'm very, very, very excited.
Well, yeah, she's getting hate because she's queer and a woman.
And so, it's unfair.
People that smell bad and don't know how to bathe are upset at that.
Yep.
Okay. You do you, fam. Good luck with soap. Yeah, no, I'm very excited to see what her performance is going to be. Because every trailer, she continues to sell me more and more on this. And again, just seeing everybody going, oh yeah, no, her performance is the standout thing. That gets me super excited. Super excited.
But here's what would have made me more hyped for tomorrow, Joe.
Yeah.
Months ago.
Taking a button off.
Oh, thank God. I can feel to be a little bit more relaxed now. When a few months ago, I came on here and I was so excited to tell everyone that I beat the PS Direct issues.
Yeah.
I got it ordered. I got this collection edition ordered. I was so excited. Last week, I got a new debit card. New number, new everything.
Okay. Love this.
That old debit card was the one that I ordered the collector's edition from.
Oh,
so
no.
I go on PS Direct. All right, I got to update my payment. And I got to make sure that was my main priority, not other bills, whatever. I got to make sure I get this because I want it so bad.
Yeah.
I go type it in. It says, oh, there is an issue with updating, blah, blah, blah. Call your bank. I call my bank. There's like, we see no problem on our end. It should go through. Contact PlayStation. I contact PlayStation. I get through to the chat. I was like, hey, I'm trying to update it. I'm really worried that I'm not going to get my pre-order because I know you should be charging, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, no, I can't help you now at this moment, but let me escalate it. And they escalated it. I got a phone call. I updated it through there. They're like, oh, yeah, no, we see it. It's updated on our back end. You should be okay, but I'll escalate it even further just to make sure. Days go by, haven't heard anything. I check back in with the support chat again, And they're like,
Yep.
all we can do is just escalate it at this. I'm sorry, I can't be more help. Then I get an email on Monday this week. Sorry, we have canceled your pre-order due to a payment issue. And my heart sank. I was so mad. I threw something against the wall. I never do that because I was actually on top of it.
Whoa.
I was so... It's just like...
Rage.
The bank says it's fine.
Right.
You then told me that it was in the back end all updated.
Yep.
So what happened? I had funds in my account.
Absolutely.
So like, I don't understand what happened. Yes, I could order it now and probably be fine, but I took off of work to play it. I cannot afford to double buy it. So I just got the standard edition. I'm picking up at Best Buy tomorrow morning. Maybe in the future I'll be able to buy just the masks separately, but like PlayStation Direct, get your shit together. I don't know what it is. You need to really invest in the infrastructure for support and that website, because that shit is broken as hell. It's not just me. Joe has issues with it. We have a couple other community members that also run into it. I don't understand what the issue is.
The fact that like
so frustrating.
It's so frustrating. The fact that I had to go through a fan, they go, hey, could you buy this for me? And then they ship it over to me at the same exact time I'm buying this copy again via GameStop. You know what I mean? It's like, this is so aggravating just to be a fan of your things. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what causes it. I don't know why PlayStation hates us so much.
Yeah, to Jeannie as well in chat, the website doesn't work on Chrome. Yeah, I tried every browser that I have and it still didn't work. And I don't understand. And even they did. They were like, hey, go to use a different browser.
Firefox.
It's like, I absolutely did. And I tried to update it. I still got the same damn error message. I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah, when I was trying to pre-order the 30th anniversary stuff, I was like yelling at them on the phone. I was like, dude, what do you mean? First off, what do you mean the world's most popular web browser you don't support well? Like, what do you think that's like high on your priorities? Whatever. PlayStation Direct sucks.
It shocks me that they don't want to take my money. I am actively wanting to give you money that I probably shouldn't be doing. And you're blocking me at every step of the way. It's frustrating. All right, let me get off my little stuff.
Yeah. And then for something a little bit more important.
Way more
Jeannie Love writes, so much hate for just being queer, defending trans women and men and non-binary people, and proclaiming to be anti-fascist, like my grandpa was, you know what I'm saying? Stormed that beach. Which everyone should be. Yeah, I know. She's getting hate again. She's getting hate for being who she is. It's like, and it's so infuriating to me because like, it's like, dude, you guys just want to be upset. You guys are so, the unbathed are so amped to be angry and like offended, and then they proclaim that I'm the delicate one. It's like, sweetheart, you were saying that the king of the unbathed was proclaiming that Nintendo is cooked now because they have a female COO. Are you kidding me? Dude, you could bathe in a lake. You don't need a bath. You know what I mean?
I can't wait for George R.R. Martin to, in his last book, write about the unbathed faction. It's just the evolution of the unsullied.
Yeah. This one, listen, they got dicks, they don't got soap for it, you know? It's just so aggravating that like legitimately seeing those type of content creators. I saw one of them was upset. Okay, here I am just going off. Other buttons coming right off. This one chick was upset. She's like, oh, they did Mystique dirty. Look at how woke she looks. I'm like, coming from a woman who looks like she just yelled at Dee Dee to get out of her laboratory, shut the hell up. Shut up. People are so, just any little thing. God, it's so annoying. Just have fun with video games. You know what I'm saying? It's shit is not that serious. Jeez Louise. Everybody vying for the crown of the idiots. It's oof.
Anyways,
sorry.
Like I say at the end of every show, once you play it and if you find yourself in love with Erica's performance,
yes,
please show her some love.
100%.
Tell her how much she is appreciated and valued. And that is like, that'll mean the world, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You might not get a reply or like or whatever. Just throwing it out there helps tremendously.
Yeah. He's like, serious, like for the people like, oh, get back to games. Dude, I'm trying. You know, I'm seriously trying.
But that's
it's
now
it's
you
wild.
set me off, but that's the thing, like we're already in games. That's
Right.
a part of games. That's an inherent part of games.
Yeah.
People look different. Characters are written in different perspectives. We're not taking away from the games. We're trying to support what the games mean,
right,
and are doing in such great ways.
Look at what Sucker Punch has done. Like, this is a Western team. They go, listen, if we made a story about, Japan, based in Japan, whatever, like, and we just did it through our perspective, it's going to look real bad. They literally went there. They studied the culture. They studied the history. They brought in historians in. It's like, that's what it's about. Respecting
Matt Damon
the
on the
culture.
Great Wall of China video game. I don't want that.
Yikes. All right, that said, listen, let's talk about the real culprit of all the evilness that is. Xbox is bad.
Robert, well, first off, before we get to Xbox,
sure.
Robert Ramsey over Push Square writes, new PS5 DualSense controller will feature a removable battery. Can you tell we need news? As Sony reportedly prepares a new PS5 Pro model for release, word on the street is that the company's also got a revised DualSense controller ready to go. This is another rumor that stems from Polish outlet PPE, who previously claimed that Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 was on the cusp of being announced for PS5. That obviously turned out to be accurate, and so the site's now got some credit in the bank. Anyway, this supposed DualSense rework will apparently feature a removable battery, something that no official PlayStation controller to date has offered. A removable battery means that you can, remove the battery, should the situation demand such a thing. For example, if your DualSense's current battery life is enough. No, hold on. Of course, this raises all kinds of questions regarding Sony's potential approach to making yet more money out of the controller-related sales.
Okay.
This is stupid. I hate this.
What do you mean you hate this? This is awesome.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What about this is awesome to you, Joe?
Look at how many controllers I have in the background, Kyle. I have 2 on road.
That's my point. What do you mean? We have so many controllers already, and you're going to move over to a battery-based system?
100%.
How is that going to help with these controllers?
Okay, when you say it like that, it's a future controller, so I don't have to worry about that. This is just going to be a thing that they could sell me, quote unquote, sell me, right? Make more money off of whatever. Well, there's going to be third-party batteries, Alibaba batteries I could put in the backs of these controllers. What do you mean? What do you mean, Kyle Stevenson?
I don't want to worry about batteries. You know how expensive batteries are? They're pretty expensive, but I think Genie puts a reason why this is happening anyway. Well, the European Union. Oh, you got it away. Well, the European Union passed a law requiring removable batteries in cell phones and stuff. So
he's getting it right.
That is most likely probably the reason why.
Dude, it's so annoying. Of like, oh yeah, like there's so many comments I've read along stories like these where it's just like, yeah, I bought a second controller because the battery sucks so bad. Let's be honest, battery not great.
Yeah.
Right. So like just by having the option of like, hey, maybe I'm spending $20 instead of $85 on something that, is a cheaper solution. I'm all in for that. So like for me, I see this as like, oh yeah, it's an absolute win. And I would 100% next DualSense I would jump on would be one that I could remove the battery from. Doesn't take away from the fact that like I'm excited for my Ghost of Yotei controller or the God of War controller that I'm going to needlessly spend money on. I'm excited about all those. It's just the future of the peripheral itself is going to be a little bit more pro-consumer, and I dig that quite a bit.
No, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
By the way, it's not in the Flash news because I forgot about it. The God of War DualSense controller pre-order goes live on Friday.
October 3rd. Is it Friday? I thought it's October 2nd.
Same day as Yotei?
I think so.
Oh, well, anyway, it's this week.
Okay, fair enough. Kyle, my birthday. October 4th.
I'm not even gonna get there. I'm not even gonna go there.
All right, fair enough. Post show. We're gonna angry.
Liam Croft over at Push Square writes, PS Plus looks better than ever after new Xbox Game Pass price rises.
Woo! Woo! Second button coming off. You're saying how many buttons has this polo got? Too many.
Find
Too
out.
many.
How would you feel about paying $30 per month for PS Premium? While the two subscription services aren't exact copies of one another, with Xbox Game Pass offering considerably more day one titles, that's now how much a monthly subscription to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate will cost as of today. Microsoft has confirmed that it's updating the membership service by increasing the price and introducing 3 tiers of similar names to PS Plus. There's Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. Here's the pricing structure. This is Kyle hopping in. This is why PlayStation should have called it Silver, Gold, and Platinum tiers, but I digress. Xbox Game Pass Essential is at $9.99 per month. Xbox Game Pass Premium is $14.99 per month. And Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is now at $29.99 per month.
Oh, damn.
Microsoft claims that these are quote-unquote upgraded tiers compared to what it had before, and one of the ways it's justifying its premium and ultimate offerings is through its Xbox published day one titles. You get everything Microsoft publishes on day one on the ultimate tier, but the premium offering doesn't offer that. Instead, you get access to them quote-unquote within a year of launch. Of course, entirely new PS5, PS4 titles isn't a focus of PS Plus, as Sony tends to only bring a handful of new indie games to the service on day one. Recent examples are Sword of the Sea and The Rogue Prince of Persia. However, there's still quite a gulf in membership prices between the two offerings. PS Plus Essential is at $9.99 a month, PS Plus Extra is at $14.99 per month, and PS Plus Premium is sitting at $17.99 per month. If you wanted to subscribe to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, it would cost $360 a year. Comparatively, PS Plus Premium is $160. To try and justify the huge price increase, the top tier of Xbox Game Pass will now also offer Ubisoft Plus Classics, which is something that's been available on PS Plus for years. There's also be the premium Fortnite membership, Fortnite Crew, included, as well as the chance to earn up to $100 in Microsoft rewards.
Kyle Stevenson, huge development breaking story here. As we were going live, I saw this. My jaw dropped to the floor. I was stunned. I was wow, mystified, bewildered, godsmacked the band. Kyle Stevenson, Xbox lost Santa Claus. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah. They lost Santa, old Saint Nick. Santa said in 2020, Xbox is on the nice list. They retweeted themselves, quote tweeted, and said, never mind. Kyle Stevenson. First, okay, what do you make of this news of the price hike? Because everybody seems like they got a gun in their mouth right now. And I want you to tell us it's okay that we could take a few steps back from the ledge, that, you know, everything's gonna be all right.
I don't think you're getting that from me.
Oh no!
Why? Because I fully expect an increase in PS Plus pretty soon too.
Right.
Again, it's just the way everything is moving. I don't love it at all. It's also at this point where I'm trying not to be too snarky and chaotic.
No, be snarky, be chaotic. Do you got a button on your shirt you could undo?
No, I don't.
Figuratively, yeah. Loosen the hoodie, buddy.
Sure. Part of me thinks this reaction is kind of overblown a little bit, on the simple fact. Follow with me here, everybody.
Okay.
On the simple fact that it feels to me that Xbox players like, now we're gonna have to pay full price for our games. Like, people have been doing that for a long time now. I don't think it's the biggest end of the world scenario. Tommy, I think in chat also says it's the cost of 5 games a year. So, as Tommy puts, considering what it gives me, it doesn't bug me, especially with the money going towards paying third-party games coming to the service. The perks, too, it's still nasty, of course, as Tommy says. I agree with you. So, like, there's still value there. But it's definitely, like, a bitter pill to swallow when you first see it. And I realize I'm not sticking to one singular point. I'm just kind of talking it all out.
Go for it.
But it's just, I just think it's a overall problem with these digital services in general.
Yeah.
So like your Netflixes, your digital streaming services for TV and movie stuff, they're all going up. Now we're seeing gaming being hit. It's just a crazy, terrible time for us when it comes to bills and money, financial situations, and seeing that sticker shock definitely hurts. And I think everyone would be singing a different tune if they had better perks with this announcement.
Sure.
I think that also definitely hurts because, like, oh yeah, Ubisoft Plus Classics will be here. Cool. PS Plus has had it for a long time now.
Right.
Not everyone plays Fortnite to the level where they're like, okay, cool. I know you are, but like, how many people are actually going to take advantage of that membership perk? Yeah. Like, it's not a selling point for a lot of folks. So.
Yeah, I bought Psylocke the other day because she's my main in Marvel Rivals. I was like, let's have her in here too.
I saw Daredevil got announced, by the way.
Yeah, brother, cool. I'm excited. I mean, Kildane writes in, just like you can too, you head on over to the Trophy Room Discord server and you go, hey, I got a little question, got a little comment, and we put it into the show. Just like this one. Xbox Game Pass now introducing points just as we lost stars. So apparently, like, Xbox has had this reward program for a while now, but it's gotten nerfed. I don't know how. Go to the Xbox expansion pass. They'll tell you how. They're cheapskates. They abuse. They actually use Bing in order to gain Microsoft rewards points. That's right. Bing still exists. God, Luke sucks. Anyway, but like, I think to add to that, it just seems like these companies, I'm going to shout out a future friend of the show, Lex Luddy. I was listening to them on the Giant Bombcast on my drive home from work. And it's like, he uses the analogy. It seems like Microsoft, and I'm paraphrasing, Microsoft is at the party and it turned off the lights and it just wants everybody to go home now. Like, that's what I feel about, or they turn the music off. It's like, that's what I feel like now at this point with all these major publishers and platform holders. It's like, okay, fun's over. Now it's time to go make money. And it's like, but you already were making a whole bunch of money. They're like, but actually even more. And also Tencent and Saudi Arabia are here now. And, don't be a journalist. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just, we'd hate to see you in a basement in a random hotel in Turkey, So it's just like, it's part of these conversations that we keep having. I keep repeating myself. It's like the corporatalization of video games is here, and it's not so exciting as we once thought it could be. Where like you're seeing these big platform holders going, oh, we don't have to actually cater to you as much. You could just come here and we make just as much money off of you, and that's what this feels like. Like truthfully, like to just push back on this a little bit here. It's like Xbox is no longer trying. They're like clearly not. They just raised the price of their console. The most expensive variant of the Xbox Series X is $800. Game Pass is now at Ultimate, which used to be what, 17, $18 is now $30. And then all those tiers but this one do not include Call of Duty. Like, you're just kind of seeing them going, okay, listen, we threw all these ideas at the wall. It didn't stick. And now we have this audience. This is the audience we're going to have. And it's, again, what Phil Spencer ironically said. It's like, now how do we make as much money as we can off this audience? And you're seeing that for PlayStation 2. PlayStation is the most profitable it's ever been. They talk about PlayStation 5 being the most successful generation it's ever had, while also selling the second least amount of consoles it's ever had. How does it do that? By adding all these different revenue streams, right? By adding all these different types of accessories and controller variants and headsets and speakers and so on and so forth. That's how they do it. And so when I take a look at this, yeah, on paper, PlayStation Plus runs tracks around Xbox Game Pass. But I think the truest point here, and it's the one you made, Kyle, is for the PlayStation fans, running victory laps. This just gives PlayStation the incentive of saying, all right, we could do it too.
1,000,000%. And to hop in really quickly to the people who want PlayStation games day one on PS Plus, expect pricing like this.
Right.
If that were ever to happen, because there's no way that PlayStation is going to put their first party games under what did we read before? I don't even know what the price is now. $18 a month? Yeah, no. It will definitely go up if that is ever a case, and roughly probably around the $30 a month level.
Due to the economic uncertainties, it's
Yeah,
like, God
exactly.
damn, just say the thing out loud. And like what Jeannie Love says as well, she's crushing it tonight. Daddy Satya needs more money for the AI machine. And it's like clearly you're dealing with a parent company who is so ADHD, where one minute they're giving you the world in order to buy, Activision Blizzard, and then they find a path that could be very much more lucrative, and they're like, you know what? Screw it, just put on everything. We don't really give a shit. We're gonna go chase AI now. And like, as we're saying, like, chase AI, like, we're seeing companies use it actually less than ever. We're also seeing people, even the Sam Altman, the guy that everybody praises for being, oh my God, he's the all-seer of AI, saying, yeah, we're in a bubble, and that we're gonna need more billions and trillions of dollars to figure this thing out. It's like it's still in its infancy, to say the best. It's like the tech bro equivalent of VR that we're seeing right in front of us, but it's choking out creativity of this industry right here, where Xbox is saying, or Microsoft Gaming is saying, you know what? We make so much money on the back end off of Azure. We make so much money off of our services that is like Game Pass, and we're making so much money on PC. What's the point of this console at this point? Let's just go and let's put our games everywhere and make the maximum amount of profit for Daddy Satya, so he could throw money at a thing that is just essentially burning money, which is AI. Again, AI is not profitable. You see all these companies spend billions upon billions of dollars. It's not profitable. And they're still throwing money at it because they think it could be the next Google. That's it.
Yeah. And to Frost's comment in the chat, which I really like, is Frost says, I've had way more games in Game Pass than I did in PS Plus, which is true. Game Pass does do a great job of having a giant library, and that is still there. The issue is them moving the first party stuff to an astronomically high tier and leaving that middle tier. You'll still get our Xbox first party studio games on Game Pass, but you're gonna have to wait a year, which is wild to me. That like you're a ecosystem that has been like pretty since day one, since they offered that, has been like Xbox games are part of that Game Pass. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a part of that ecosystem. I don't know when that was. It
turned into that around like
last 5-6 years, maybe.
Yeah, 6 years. I think 2019.
So like it's been like that for a while.
Sea of Thieves was the first game.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
But no, you're good. But it was always like, hey, let me check out all these games on Game Pass while we wait for the next Xbox game. That's kind of how I viewed it from the outside looking in. And now that there's a whole elite tier now, to hold all the Xbox games at that highest one it's tough. But I'm also like, we're here saying how much we hate it and it's not great. You know damn well people don't care. I'm gonna upgrade it anyway and pay it because like.
Well, here's what gives me hope in all that, right? So I put out a poll. 60% of people say they're not going to stay subscribed, to 39%, and then we have like people literally crashing the site in terms of like where you go to cancel. So it's like, it's. I think people are very upset, and I hope that there's enough of a shockwave that goes, okay, we cannot raise it up to this price. This was a misstep, and they circle back. But they've already done that with the Outer Worlds being priced at $80. So I don't know if you see them double back again. And I say all this as I get it. We're a PlayStation show, all this jazz. We want Xbox to do really good. We want them to be great. We want them to sell 80 million units too. I love their games. Halo has had a profound impact on me. Gears of War, a profound impact on me, right? I love what they do. I love what they're about. And at the same exact time, we also have to take a step back on if there is no other guy in the room, what the hell does PlayStation think that they can do? Right? They're not our friends. They're not our best buddies. They're here to make money. And if they're seeing one person do it, they're going to go like, no, because of market uncertainty. And that's not great. You know, that's how we get $80 games faster. That's how we get to see the, you know, $25 PlayStation Premium. And I'll say right here, right now, if these prices move in the near term future, there's no way I'm getting PlayStation Plus Essential because I absolutely have to. You know, just to play online games. Other than that, I don't care.
And like Satya and Amy, like a day one game, like an indie that I'm looking forward to. That would be the only time.
100%. But like even then, like let's not kid ourselves, because like, you know, there was a study out by Matt Piscatella a few weeks ago. It's like Xbox players play more games, PlayStation players beat more games, and you could see it's like, yeah, Xbox Game Pass offers you so many ways of just exploring games. That's awesome. But you know why the majority of people are coming there, right? It's for those first parties. It's for your Call of Duties. It's for, you know, your Halos and whatever.
A lot of people view Game Pass as just the ultimate demo machine.
Right.
There's literally no risk.
Yeah.
All reward.
That's how I used it. And remember, if I really liked it, all right, go buy it on PlayStation. It's like, that's, you know, when I had it, that's what I did. And again, it sucks. It sucks to see. I really feel bad for the people that knew that this was going to suck, that was told by like the lady doing that video. Man, I'm so sorry. You're probably getting so much shit. Like how many of those PR people had to turn their, you know, socials off because they knew what was coming? And, you know, 1,000,000%. It just goes to show again, and this goes for everything, everyone, every whatever outlet. It's like, you can't trust the big wigs. You really just can't. They're going to say what they need to say in front of you, and then they're going to do whatever how they want to appease their stockholders, which is the real consumer at the end of the day. Yeah. I mean, Dizzy Delta also writes, Xbox moving away from both hardware and now their customers. Anyone who pays that price, he says, like, is psychotic and the problem in this industry. I wouldn't go that far, Dizzy. All right, I think there's still value to be had. It's 5 games.
Yeah, I'm also part of the problem because I keep buying new controllers. So
exactly,
we're all part of the problem here.
We're part of a cyclical problem, and it makes me sick. All right, Kyle, let's read the next bit. I'm gonna unbutton the last button of my short.
We need all the fresh air we need for this one, because oh boy. Jordan Midler over at VGC writes, EA confirms that it will be acquired for $55 billion by investors, including Saudi Arabia's PIF. In a statement, EA said it had, quote, entered into a definitive agreement to be acquired by an investor consortium comprised of PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners, unquote. The all-cash transaction values EA at around $55 billion and will see the consortium acquiring 100% of the company. EA stockholders will receive $210 per share in cash, which is a 25% premium on the company's last unaffected share price of $168.32, and a premium on its all-time highest share price of $179.01. EA says the transaction, which has been approved by its board of directors and is expected to close in Q1 of its fiscal year 2027, meaning by the end of June 2026, quote, positions EA to accelerate innovation and growth to build the future of entertainment, unquote. The deal will see EA continuing to be led by its current CEO, Andrew Wilson, and will remain headquartered in Redwood City, California. Kyle edit, Uncle Kai edit. You'll probably hear Owen running around upstairs. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm so sorry.
He's upset too, dude.
He's just pacing. He's running around.
Okay, I was wondering what the thoughts were. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I literally took my headphones off. I was like, what's this all about?
Yeah, no, that's sorry, y'all. In a statement, Wilson said, quote, our creative and passionate teams at EA have delivered extraordinary experiences for hundreds of millions of fans, built some of the world's most iconic IP, and created significant significant value for our business. This moment is a powerful recognition of their remarkable work. Looking ahead, we will continue to push the boundaries of entertainment, sports, and technology, unlocking new opportunities. Together with our partners, we will create transformative experiences to inspire generations to come. I am more energized than ever about the future we are building, end quote. The PIF, or Public Investment Fund, is the sovereign wealth fund of Saudi Arabia and is reportedly central to Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's goal of making the Saudi economy less reliant on proceeds from oil. The fund already owns billions of stock in other video game companies such as Take-Two and owns other companies such as SNK. In recent years, Saudi Arabia officials have said its investments in the games industry will help modernize the kingdom, but they have come with negative fallout due to the country's highly criticized human rights abuses.
Well, fuck, when you refer to your country as kingdom, I think this changes my whole opinion. That sounds cool as hell. Remember, like, what if we said the United Kingdoms of America? That sounds pretty dope. You know, that sounds something I want to be a part of. Now, this sucks for so many reasons. First off, I think more consolidation is never a good thing, right? I think, we saw with Xbox and Activision. I mean, we just talked about it, guys, right? What did gamers get out of that deal? Nothing. They said we'd get so many things. We got nothing but higher prices for all these things. Look at this here. Oh, you guys, we're so proud. We're going to be bought by the Saudi government. It's wild. It's just crazy. It just doesn't make any...
They're blinded by the money. $55 billion. That's all they care about. That's literally all they care about.
And it's like, at the same exact time, it's like, well, why don't we have a private, like, it just gets me thinking. Okay. Joseph's going to be political for 30 seconds. We'll fast forward 3 times. We just gave Intel a whole bunch of money. We invested in them. And I actually think, listen, I've given the Orange Man plenty of credit. I actually think that's a great idea, and I'm all for it. I love it. Like it a lot. Why don't we do that with more of these companies? Instead, we're seeing more and more American companies being sold to foreign companies and foreign assets. And we wonder why, it's so hard to rent a place in Manhattan. Well, it's because it's owned by a whole bunch of oligarchs. And, like, we take a look at, like, one of the main suppliers of water in Arizona is owned by the Saudi government. Why? It's like, is this whole thing just up for sale? It hurts. And then you have people like Andrew Wilson who have no pride in the history of their company and just want to sell it off to the highest bidder instead of, like, making something that's proud. Like, there's really no patriotism when it comes to just money. And I get it. This is his job. He saw the $55 billion. He has to legally offer it up to the shareholders. But in Christ, what is this? It's so it boils my blood.
I think the other important question out there for people who are playing the games, what does this mean for EA's future IPs and franchises and games? Like, how affected will they be? And, like, in my side of things, like, the ones that I'm super excited for, like, what's going on? Oh, wait, no, never mind. I take that back. That one, I believe, got canceled. I was like, what's going on with the Black Panther game? But I think the EA one got canceled, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I mean...
but, like, what's happening with BioWare, right? Like...
Shall I read?
Yeah, please. Like, oh my God.
I'll take it away. This note comes from Mike Straw over at Insider Gaming, who points out some sad realities about BioWare. The sale of EA to the investor group isn't expected to close until the first quarter of 2027, meaning studios and employees likely have until at least April 2026 before anything becomes official. That said, there are a few that are already looking for work elsewhere. Quote, I've been doing it since last year, but I'm making sure I have a portfolio ready and feelers out there for other jobs. Another current employee said, kind of feels like it's a matter of time. When asked why they feel that way, BioWare specifically, almost all of them pointed to the discussions that happened after the Veiled Guard's release. The company's headcount was cut to less than 100 people after having more than 200 in 2023. While staff reduction is normal for studios after big release games, The drastic number has people wondering if EA planned for more cuts to BioWare. Insider Gaming understands that at one point there were talks of EA looking to sell the studio. Where those ended up, however, is unknown. Regarding where things stand with Mass Effect, they are all working under the assumption that the game is going to come out. That at the beginning of the year, only a small team was actively working on it, but resources had recently started to be put into the game. Quote, we're going to keep working until they tell us we're done, Insider Gaming was told. It's not the healthiest way to live, but as long as the paychecks keep coming, Jesus Christmas, that was my quote, we're not going to just walk away. And from a question from K-Rock, who writes, now for my question. With EA being bought out by the Saudi investment group, it really made me stop to think. I was excited for the new Battlefield, actually pre-ordered the deluxe edition, which I almost never do anymore, but once the deal became official, I canceled it. As much as I want to play the game, I don't feel right supporting that. So what do you think? Should moves like this affect how we spend our money? And how do you personally balance being excited for a game where that money's actually going? That comes from Caleb, K-Rock. Great question. Like, I mean, for me, it's do what you feel comfortable with. Listen, I'm not here to point out that 15 out of the 19, you know what I'm saying, came from Saudi Arabia. I'm not here to tell you that, Saudi Arabia actually goes and kills people that, talk badly about its government or whoever that they oppose to, and chop them up into little pieces and again, put them in a hotel lobby somewhere. It's a government that dictates whether women can or can't drive cars in public. Let's be honest. It sounds like it's a shithole. Like, it just sounds like it sucks. It sounds like a lot of people are being pushed down and ostracized, and where we have extreme wealth and disparity. And I mean, extremes, right? It sucks. And this government isn't, in my personal opinion, the best. And something that I would like to stay as far away from as humanly possible. So to me, I feel like it's, you do what you can, you do what you're comfortable with. And if you're going, you know what, I'm not going to play the next Battlefield, more power to you. I can't tell you otherwise. It kind of goes down to like the Hogwarts Legacy debacle from years ago, where I was just like, listen, do what you're comfortable with. The world sucks. Whatever's going to make you happy. If you're able to justify it, justify it. But I'm not here to judge you if you're going to buy Battlefield. I'm going to buy Battlefield still, right? Even saying all that, still going to buy it.
Yeah.
Because I really like Battlefield. Somehow. Yeah. And I'm like, am I, when the deal actually goes through, will I have some second thoughts and reservations? We'll cross that bridge when we get there, truthfully. Because I think another part is like, people are very much also overreacting a little bit as well. Like the whole, like how big EA is in terms of like the impact on the games industry at the very point in time. It's like, guys, I don't think we're finding our next game of the year in EA. I haven't seen a game from them maybe since Inquisition that really pushed things to such a level that moved the industry forward.
They did publish Split Fiction.
Sure. I mean, that's a good, actually, you're right. Kyle proving me wrong. Right. But I think is Split Fiction there because
that's a more Joseph Fares Hazelight more than
exactly.
EA. Yeah.
Right. But like for me, it's just like, yeah, no, EA is still not the guy. Right. Even when you make me a Split Fiction every 3 to 4 years.
Yeah. It makes me worried for obviously BioWare, because I do like their games a whole lot. It makes me a little worried about the next Star Wars Jedi game from Respawn, or just Respawn in general, even though there's been some misses lately with some of their stuff. But like I'm looking at a list of like the recent EA titles that came out, and there's not a lot outside of the sports games and Sims 4 updates and DLC and expansion packs, and like the ones that I did really love, Tales of Kanzera Zao, didn't do well, so that studio like shut down and
or laid off significant amount of
yeah, and like Immortals of Avium was a cool premise. It was a really great 7 out of 10 video game, but even that one, I believe, had a big time layoffs or things happen at that studio. So like the really interesting things that EA is doing are not performing or being supported by EA in the way that I feel like they should be. So please take this moment. And like Skate just came out, and that isn't doing very well either after a long time. I think it's getting like 4 out of 4s like around the board. But like,
you mean 4 out of 10?
What was that?
You said 4 out of 4s. That's a perfect score.
Oh no! I meant 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Take this moment and really realize, as Joe said it before the show, and I want to make sure I don't steal it word for word, but like, there are Silk Songs out there. There's a Hades 2 out there, Supergiant. There's
everybody's so hot in that game, dude.
I can't wait to play it in 2 years when it comes to PlayStation. But like,
I think I'm breaking. I think I'm buying it.
But like, so legit, and this isn't like a self plug for 6-1 Indie or anything. 2 weeks ago, we showed off 40 really cool indie games that deserve your attention.
Yeah,
there are so many smaller games out there that aren't run by people who just care about dollar signs.
Yeah,
and amazing games that are being put out every single week this year. It feels like.
Yeah.
Find one of those. Try one of those out. Like, legit. Expand your horizons a little bit and not only worry about the next big IP from a publisher that frankly does not really care about any of us at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, and to echo what Tommy's saying here, it's almost impossible to spend your money and not be supporting something foul. Just go enjoy things and support the devs, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's like, not to say like, let's be totally blind to things, but like, come on, y'all. I'm at the point where I'm tired, man. I just want to escape reality for a minute. And if Battlefield 6 is my jam, so let it be, you know? And it's the unfortunate realities. You know, I think Genie Love is right here. They're going to cut BioWare for sure. They're too progressive for the Saudis and the big orange Cheeto. I thought you said cheetah, and I'm like, I don't think he's a cheetah. They're like, no, I understand.
He is not fast.
He's it's a sick cheetah. He's confused.
Also, just the Silcana in chat.
Yeah,
Gigasaur got pushed to November, just so you know. But yes, buy Gigasaur when it comes out in November.
Yeah, like buy what is it? Processors. You know, like
Oh my God, processors.
Absolum.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you so much for giving me. Like, there's just
buy
so
a Lego
many.
Party today. Like, there's
Lego Party came out. Kronos is out. Kronos is fun time. I've played 5 hours of that game, which I think I've only made like 2 hours of progress because I'm moving real slow. And those enemies scared the shit out of me. But like, nonetheless,
I'll talk about it later.
Awesome ideas.
Go buy First Berserker Kazan. It's amazing.
Good time.
Like, there's so many good games that came out this year that deserve your time. Don't just imagine. Just don't live and make your purchasing decisions just because this publisher has a long history in video games. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, just because it's EA doesn't mean it's a day one.
Yep. I mean, and when it comes to BioWare and its fate, I've kind of made my peace with it. This is kind of the thing what happens with companies, man. I mean, we saw it with Bungie. It's like they become renowned, they get bought by a thing, that thing kind of strips them from parts, those people leave, they go make the next big thing. Like, I think Respawn's actually a really great example of this. Respawn, they used to make Medal of Honor, they moved on to make Call of Duty, they had beef with Activision, they left, they created Respawn, and now they are the thing that fixes EA every time EA breaks something. Like, they're a phenomenal studio. Look at Supergiant Games, right? It like they made Hades 1, they made Hades 2, but they've also made like Transistor and oh my God, I'm blanking on the other game.
Bastion, Pyre.
Yeah. Like all these really awesome games. Like there are studios out there that consistently are building upon themselves. You know, even like the Baldur's Gate 3 devs. Like they've made literally the greatest RPG of all time. Like it's nuts. There's been so many people that have, in my opinion, surpassed the Mass Effects, surpassed the BioWares, and it's really the fondness for the name that we have. Where in actuality, if the last game that they've made that has impacted me as a human being so hard to my core is like Mass Effect 3. It's been a minute. Even as much as I like Veilguard, I can see a lot of faults with it as well. So it's I guess it's sad because this is a name I hold a lot of attachment to, but I'm gonna feel the same way when From Software eventually makes their bad game in 58 years. Right?
Sure.
It's like, yeah, no, From Software like Blizzard used to mean something really big to me, and now it doesn't, but I'm kind of okay with that because again, like I have my From Software there keeping me company, making the games that I really enjoy. It's just our tastes change, we change as people, but we're always going to grow fond of the things that got us to the point where we are now. That makes sense.
Million percent. Yeah.
M9 Prime, he sent me this via DM as well, and he sent it in the Discord chat. He goes, "This doesn't bode well for EA." And this is a quote from Jason Schreier. My colleagues at Bloomberg report that $20 billion of debt in EA deal is expected to be rated at a single B, meaning it's considered to be a junk loan or one that is high risk and speculative, typically offering high interest rates, which the new EA will have to pay. So essentially, like even this loan from the experts, JP Morgan, which literally wrote the banking system here in the United States in the 1830s, if you ever want to understand that, why Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan have such big sway in this government. Anyway, in the history, they were saying, hey, listen, this loan ain't great. Like, things don't bode well for EA out of this deal. It just seems like the big wigs are getting the money. And so if you're working at EA and you're going, which way's up, and I'm kind of nervous, I'd say maybe it's time to start looking, because this seems like it's just going to be a whole bunch of bloated AI garbage.
Also, everyone go watch the movie The Big Short. It's a great movie. That has to do with
I do need to watch that
stuff.
Yeah,
it's very, very good.
Yeah, I really do need to watch that. But yeah, no, this sucks. Again, the Saudi government sucks, not the people. They're being oppressed. This sucks. And also, I understand as a country, when people are moving away from fossil fuels, how do you mitigate that possible hurt, and how do you at the same time keep your influence? I totally understand that, but also they're evil.
Yeah.
So not great.
They've also had their hand in gaming for a very long time.
That said, they do have, I want to point this out.
Oh boy.
A big giant mythical orb that many world leaders have put their hands to.
Oh really?
Yeah. I saw it when Trump put his hand on it way back when.
Oh.
And I was like, ooh, weird. It reminded me of the little balls, like the little orbs you put your hand on, and like the little Funko lands. Yeah, the electricity. Yeah. Ooh, gave me that vibe. Thought Ivan Ooze was gonna pop out. Thought that would have been fitting, but apparently
maybe it's tied to the sphere in Vegas, and it reads the person's thoughts, and those are the images that get displayed in the Vegas sphere.
Maybe I'm gonna try to find this orb. Saudi orb.
Well, you're doing that. Hey, why don't we celebrate 30 years of PlayStation, shall we?
Sure.
Over at the PlayStation blog, oh look, a blog post. Maybe that's where the speaker should have been unveiled, not during the State of Play. Anyways, the blog writes, this September marks 3 decades since PlayStation launched in North America and Europe, followed by additional regions. The global launch changed the landscape of popular culture forever. In celebration of this milestone, we're excited to announce PlayStation the first 30 years, a new large format photography book. Players will get a glimpse into never before seen prototypes, concept sketches, and design models that shaped hardware development at Sony Interactive Entertainment. From dating early designs to the iconic consoles and controllers that defined gaming culture for millions, PlayStation the 30 Years is a 400-page visual journey through PlayStation history that gives fans a rare glimpse into the brand's evolution through the generations. Sure to become a coveted collector's item, PlayStation the first 30 Years hits bookshelves worldwide in spring 2026. Pre-order your copy today. I know Joe's laughing. He's got the sphere up, so I'm going to take a break. I'll let you show it off first.
Look at this.
That's so dumb.
It's like a scene in a James Bond movie. Where they're getting like the evil machine running. It's like there's nothing you can do,
this
Mr.
image
Bond.
looks like John Wick just entered the room and they all looked up.
Is it too late? John, we have the orb.
Ay. Also,
what do you think it's doing?
It's burning their fingerprints off. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's doing something deeper.
What does that mean?
No. Maybe it's something deeper.
What?
Okay, Kyle, how do you think about these Reebok shoes?
Oh, hold on. Before we get to the shoes.
Yeah.
The book comes in 2 editions. One is the standard for $125, and the deluxe edition is $325.
Hey, what?
There's only 1,994 of them being made because of the year, and there's only 774 of those left. So if you want to spend over $300 on it, go for it. It does come with a really cool controller bookmark, but I'm not spending that much money on a book. I do want the standard book as a massive fan of PlayStation.
Pre-order copy here. First 30 years.
But there's no way in hell I'm spending $325 on a deluxe version of that book. No way.
No way. And how much was the regular book?
$125. Still a lot.
Still a lot.
But like photography books, I feel like are
nice little like coffee table type of thing.
Yeah, and like
Jimmy's got to buy one. He says he's excited.
He's super excited. It looks well made, and I am excited to eventually own that, but like not the $300 one. Hell no.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
But as Joe says, the PlayStation also celebrating another way with Reebok. As part of PlayStation's 30th anniversary, we're also collaborating with Reebok on sneaker designs that pay homage to the original PlayStation console. The PlayStation Cross Reebok collection features 3 sneakers, each connected to one of PlayStation's original launch regions. The Insta Pump Fury 94 for Japan, Pump Omnizone 2 for the US, and the Workout Plus for the United Kingdom. Launching in October, hey, that's now. These sneakers draw inspirations from the original PlayStation's distinctive style, with Reebok sneaker silhouettes selected to match their original launch year and popularity at the time. All pairs come in unique limited edition packaging that mirrors the console's original launch design, featuring a shared anniversary gray color palette and key nostalgic details. I want these so bad, but I know they're going to be so pricey.
Right. So like we don't know a price for
I tried figuring it out, but like there were other shoes that they've done that I wanted and I couldn't get them.
Yeah.
Like
they look nice.
They're very cool. And
they give me Back to the Future vibes.
Yeah, I forgot which one it is. I want to say it's the one on the bottom right. I don't know if there's other pictures there on the blog. Can you go back?
Yeah, let's see.
But there's one where
no, it's just this one. Yeah.
There's one where a tie of the sneakers is the controller port. So like, and you can like use that to tighten the shoes up.
That's dope. I like. Yeah,
the shoes look great.
Yeah, there's like also like a lot of like never before seen things in the book too. This is really neat. If like you're a fan and all
Absolutely.
that, you know, like someone who reads books. This is great. I'm not a shoe guy. I know these are going to be really expensive.
They are.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to be good. I got Hoka's. Don't like to brag, but you know.
I don't want to spend too much on it as well, but also Puma and Sonic have sneakers they announced today too.
They've gotten too much. Let's move past that.
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah. All right, cool. Pretty cool stuff. Awesome to see PlayStation celebrating its anniversary in interesting ways. You know?
To get you more money out of your pocket.
Let's go. God, Yotei is only hours away.
What would you rather do? Spend $325 on that deluxe book?
Yeah.
Or a year of Game Pass Ultimate?
Oh, I mean, yeah. Listen, guys, we've been mathing it all wrong. It's just most of a PlayStation book. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. You might miss maybe 10 pages.
You might miss it. Who cares about the 10 pages? It's the prologue, you know? It's the author's thoughts in the back. Who gives a shit? You know, come on. Grab yourself a book you could beat someone to death with. Anyway. Okay, here's the thing. Would you rather? Ready?
Ready.
Orb or sphere? James, you're too late.
Oh.
You'll find the sphere is very operational, probably the most operational. It's reading my thoughts.
I don't even know what to answer because they're both dumb.
All right, golf. Good time for flashies. Gotta go fast.
Gotta get to the orb. Gotta get there.
We gotta go. It's gotta read my thoughts. It erases all the gay ones. Konami has assured that players. Sorry, Konami has it reassured players of Volume 2 of Metal Gear Solid Master, the Master Collection, so you say Master Chief Collection, is still in development. We are the third most popular PlayStation podcast. Wild thought. As noted by X-user Kawabara 357, the game was mentioned during the Metal Gear production hotline presentation in the Tokyo Game Show. During the Japanese-only discussion, the MGS series producers Nakira Akamura commented that work on the Master Collection Volume 2 is continuing as promised to be worth the wait. Quote, it certainly has taken quite a while now. Since we called the first installment Volume 1, it's only natural to expect a second one, and that's what we said years ago, but as we've repeated several times, we are making it. Ooey, ooey. Quote, we've been working on it properly for a while, also producing Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, one of my favorite games this year. My quote, not theirs. When the time is right, we'd like to share with you the news on not only its progress, but also the direction going forward. Quote, I'm sorry it feels like I always have to say this, but please wait just a little longer. How long a little longer actually means is hard to say, but the project is moving forward properly, and we believe it's shaping up to be something really enjoyable, so please wait just a bit more. More information is coming.
I know I can just speak for myself here. Take your time.
Take your time.
There's so many games. Take your time.
Take your time.
I still haven't played any of the Volume 1. It's on the shelf. Take your time.
Delta's so good, guys. Go play Delta. Have fun with it. Wear the crocodile suit for most of it, like I did. You're gonna have a fine old time. All right, this comes from VGC. In a Japanese press release, Konami has also noted that the Silent Hill F is not only selling faster than Silent Hill 2 Remake, but doing so in all regions. Quote, the remake of Silent Hill 2, released last year, surpassed 1 million units shipped worldwide within the first week of its release, but Silent Hill F is growing shipments at an even faster pace in each region, including Japan. It said via machine translation. As the latest installment in the series, it has been met with great response both at home and abroad. Kyle Stevenson, this game has already sold 1 million copies worldwide in just 3 days. Are you excited about Silent Hill F? Are you going to be jumping in?
I won't be jumping in until later. Probably wait to see maybe that's a Black Friday on sale game.
Yeah.
Because again, too many games.
Too many.
I'm excited. I want to play this. I've been excited since the reveal. We've actually seen it in action. So, yeah, I'm in.
Also, a quick super chat and shout out to Tommy with the 1999 super chat. Gotta go. Happy birthday, Joe. Happy Ghosts Eve to everyone. Hot dang. Thank you so much, Tommy. It was just a joke, but it is much appreciated at the same time. Thank you so much. I got car payments. It's crazy. $480 for 3 years. Okay, I got this. Anyway. Luber team confirms, nothing really more to go here, but it confirms Silent Hill 1 Remake is in production. Won't rule out a Chrono sequel just yet. This was in an investor call. Chrono sales seem to be encouraging as well. After the launch weekend, they've reported that the game has sold 200,000 units, which is really awesome. And yeah, we're getting a Silent Hill 1 game. So it looks like the Chronos team moving to Silent Hill 1 Just a little FYI again. I've put 5 hours into Chronos. I think it's like a 50, maybe $60 game. This is shaping up to be one of the scariest games I've ever played. It's mixing like of course like all third person like horror games. It gives you like that Resident Evil aesthetic of like here's these linear corridors, here's these creepy, really like tentacle monster things that are gonna climb after you, and here's the safe room that you're trying to go to. But then it also gives you little cats that you can pet and they upgrade you. And that's real nice. But it's also giving me like this weird Polish take on like Alan Wake meets Dead Space with just how the world interacts with you. Kyle Stevenson, I think this is 100% your jam. The thing I can't get over with Chronos, though, is that like dead bodies you have to burn, or else other enemies that are like, again, full of tentacles, they come and they suck up the bodies and they become even more grotesque things. So it's like, God damn. Chronos is a joint, but it's one that I have to play very brief stints because it's reaffirming the Joe anxiety of like I'm watching Rad Brad play this game for 30 minutes, then gain the courage to play that 30 minutes myself. It's a real fun time. It's a good recommend, a good spooky game while getting into the spooky season, but also like Silent Hill F. Apparently it's a clunkier version of a Souls game in a horror world. I'm kind of in on that. All right. That said, last but not least, Kyle, oh my goodness gracious. Forget about the orb, dude. PlayStation Cross Magic the Gathering and Secret Lair drop. Would you like to talk about this, Kyle?
Oh boy, I'm about to, I almost said waste a lot of money, but the cards look beautiful. So I've appreciated what Magic has done lately to get non-Magic people into the hobby as a non-Magic person like myself. I've always appreciated. I like watching people play. I love the artwork of it. So when Final Fantasy came to Magic this year, I was like, all right, now's my time to buy the cards. And I have a whole stack of cards that I have gotten because my Best Buy still has packs. Apparently I pulled a really good one that's worth like $80, which is crazy. So I'm very, very excited. So when PlayStation just dropped this out of nowhere, like, hey, guess what? We're gonna have PlayStation Magic cards through Secret Lair, which I don't know, it's special versions of cards with artwork, whatever. I don't think there's going to be a full-on PlayStation set, but here's a look at some of what you can get on October 27th, 9th. Yep. Hold on.
No, it's 27th.
27th. So each one of these IPs that PlayStation's getting Magic cards in will have 5 cards each. You can get them in the non-foil versions for $40 or the rainbow foil versions for $50. So they will be pricey.
Come on.
But like some of these are gorgeous. So
wait, the packs, singular packs, or we're talking like big deck?
You will just get these cards. There's no packs. It's just these cards.
So fucking $50 for foil.
You'll know what you're getting. Yeah. So like this is Last of Us 1. So Last of Us 1 will be its own set, and on screen for video viewers, you can look at the Joel artwork and the Ellie artwork. I love how Ellie is the brick master on her card.
So much.
This art is crazy cool. This one looks like the Joel card looks like a statue, like a Dark Horse statue, just a whole diorama. It looks awesome.
And then like the Abby ones, the Abby art is dope.
So here's the thing. You will get a Last of Us Part 1 set, which those two are part of. And then you'll get a Last of Us Part 2 set, which includes this Abby and Ellie. So they're not part of the same one. You'll have 5 cards in each game, from what I can tell. There will be an Uncharted set. This is the only card that they showed off about from Uncharted is this Nate card, which looks cool. There's 2 God of War sets, I believe. So, and I'll swap screens in a second because they have all the Greek God of War card art already unveiled elsewhere.
Oh, really?
But you also have the Norse version, the Ragnarok, the 2018 version of Kratos and Atreus. They look incredible, and I love how the 2 cards together, you can combine them for one seamless image. Like if you can tell from the bottom, like they all tie together. Horizon's getting one. This Aloy looks incredible. But the one that I want Joe to see I think you've already seen it.
Yeah.
Look at this Jin Sakai. Are you kidding me? Give me a steelbook of this. Like,
yeah,
oh
man.
my god, this art's incredible.
I want this one tattooed on me, dude.
Oh,
this looks
looks
so amazing, dude.
It looks so good.
Yeah. This is a day one for me.
Let me pull up the other images because
they look gorgeous, dude.
They look really good, and it's just another thing like big PlayStation fans like us here, me specifically, who want all these cards. It's gonna be a pretty penny at the end of the month, but so here's the Last of Us Part 1. The other 3 are coming soon. Again, Part 2. The other 3 are coming soon. Here are all the Greek cards for
Hades Grip.
So,
that looks dope.
The art's cool. Kratos versus Zeus here in the Battle of Olympus is dope. Kratos getting the chains, the Blades of Chaos bond. Like, oh my god, these look incredible.
Oh my god, dude! And then the Norse Saga.
And you get the Mimir card, which is dope, and then the Freya card is incredible. Insane. Are you kidding? I want all this art on my wall, and then again 4 other Uncharted game cards, 4 other Horizon, and 4 other Ghosts cards. So
I'm buying this. I'm gonna learn
what I want
Dungeons
from these cards.
Dungeons and Dragons,
and Magic, I don't think I'm gonna get the rainbow foil. I just would get the regular versions.
Okay, fair enough.
I want to put. The shiny would look cool, I guess. Yeah. But what I want is to get all these cards and then frame it on my wall. God, it's going to look incredible.
Yeah. Awesome stuff. Hey, Kyle, I want to know, though, before we learn how to play Magic, that should be a Patreon episode. Someone teaches us how to play Magic.
Oh, I know the perfect person, by the way.
Who?
Front of the show, Joseph Yaden.
Joseph Yaden
he loves Magic. Yeah.
All right, Joe, you've been volunteered. Sorry, bro. Let me learn how to use a land card. But let's talk about what you've been playing. Kyle, anything of note? But while we're getting ready for Ghost of Yotei, it's already out at this point.
I teased it before. I made the mistake. All I wanted to play was Ghost, and I'm catching up on shows. I'm 4 or 5 episodes into the last season of The Boys because I want to watch Gen V.
Yes.
So
my god, yeah.
I'm catching up there, but I was like, you know what? I've had it. I tried to get into Wu Chang, and let me tell you, Wu Chang just ain't it for me.
Fair enough.
I'm not having a good time.
Yeah.
So I finally downloaded and put the disc in for First Berserker Kazan because I played the demo earlier this year and I loved it. It's like, you know what? Let me try it. Oh my god, I should not have waited this long to play this video game. It is so damn fun. If you loved Liza P and you're looking for another one that it feels like an entry point into the Souls-like games, I would put Kazan on that list, especially when it comes to the parrying and whatnot. It's so, I would say, definitely forgiving. And there is difficulty options. You can play on easy if you want. I'm playing on normal and having a pretty good time with it. It does a lot of permanent stat upgrades too, instead of just using the souls to upgrade. If you do everything in a level for the memory set, you can then use those points for every memory you unlock to permanently upgrade your damage, your health, your regeneration rate. You come across these collectibles in the world, these soul stones that you can break. If you break enough of those, there's a NPC that you can go talk to, and then use that to upgrade permanently different stats. So there's a lot of really cool mechanical things at play here. I haven't figured out the counterattack stuff because a lot of the special moves and abilities I don't use a whole lot. I just focus on the attack, the light, the strong, the dodge, and all that stuff. But so it's very deep, but the gameplay is top tier. I do agree with Silcana a little bit in chat where he says the level design and story pushed him out a little bit. As much as I love Ben Starr's voice acting and I love hearing him on screen, there's nothing about the story that is
propels that character
in. He's great, but there's nothing that's other than this demon character that is attached to you. Whenever they talk, the audio comes out of the TV and the controller, so it sounds like it's encompassing you all over the place.
Okay,
It's
I
so
like that.
freaking cool.
Yeah.
It's very, very good gameplay wise. It's really, really great. So if that's the style of game you're looking for, I would pick that one up.
Nice. Yeah. Also, shout out Jeannie yet again in the chat. Freya in the God of War North set looks amazing, dude. She looks. That's like something you get on a sleeve. You know. Lord have mercy.
1,000,000%.
Yeah. Listen, I've been playing that Fortnite. All right. Power Rangers collab in full effect. You get to spawn in the Megazord. You get to take out one of the like Fortnite little monsters. Rita summons in the environment. Then you control the Megazord with your buddies. They're like cannons and shit while you're walking around. Such a fun time. And yes, again, I bought the Red Ranger. Oh, shit. Oh, the Red Ranger. Okay. I don't care. Judge me.
The wrong Ranger to buy. Sorry.
What Ranger? You're a Blue Ranger.
Nope.
Black Ranger?
Hell yeah.
Black Ranger's a nerd. Isn't he the one that's good at math?
No, that's the Blue Ranger.
Oh, okay. What does the Black Ranger do? What was his thing?
It was stereotypical, so probably athletics because he was the black guy of the group.
Okay. Well, you wanted to be good at sports. Look at me. I got the polo on.
Whoa. I was good at sports.
Okay.
Mind you.
All right. Fair enough.
You don't know what little Kyle was good at. I was pretty damn good.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, no, I was Red Ranger, of course, but my brother was Red Ranger, so I couldn't really. He's like, you weren't allowed. I'm like, no, I'm not picking. And then that's when the White Ranger showed up, with Green Ranger and White Ranger. Then somehow my cousin claimed both. I was like, Carlos, shut up. One or the other. But I like Green Ranger's my guy. He's got a flute. It's also a knife. You kidding me? That's a versatile weapon. Mm-hmm. If I had to choose flute knife or orb, hard decision. Choose a flute knife. Come on. Or clarinet, and I get it. It's more
also, I find
brass.
It funny. Hold on. I find it funny that the Ranger that you picked,
Green Ranger, he's dope.
No, you picked the Red Ranger for Fortnite.
Yes. Yeah, I mean,
one of the Red Rangers is currently in jail for murder.
Well,
and the other one is he committed fraud during the pandemic. So he is.
Weren't we all? You know? Listen, I've been playing Borderlands 4. Pretty much I'm like at the halfway point, I think. Man, this game's real good. It's real fun, and it's really scratching an itch while I wait for something else. While I wait for Yotei. But like, I like the writing a lot. The jokes are hitting. Like, all the jokes are hitting. Like, there's one where, like, I was talking to, I don't know if I said this last week, but it was a joke that got me where I bought something from the vending machine, and the vending machine just whispers, just leave the money on the dresser. I'm like, shit, it got me so good.
Yeah, Jesus, Owen.
Yo, what's he doing up there? Even Jiminy's like, shut the fuck up, little guy. Yeah.
It's catch-22. He's hopping around. Jiminy's shutting the fuck up.
That's true. I'll take a few.
Noise. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I've been enjoying Borderlands 4 a lot. It's just it's my issue for how I used to play the older Borderlands games, where I did everything in a region before I moved on. I can't do that here.
Why not?
Why? Because I just feel like I'm just hopping back and forth between the same spots for the contracts and then the side missions, and having to run all the way back with holding an item in your hand is a little annoying for some of the side mission stuff. But the gunplay feels great. Yeah, I mean, I'll get back to it and finish it. I am enjoying the story so far. It's just not the open world game that I want to keep playing at the moment.
That's fair. I think that's a fair. Like, I don't have the same complaint, but I can see where people do, where it's like this open world just ain't it. But yeah, I like the gunplay is astounding. Like, I love it. Just the ways you're able to customize the character to how you want. It's just, damn, it feels really good. It's like when I'm playing this, I'm like, this is what I want Destiny to be. The next one, if they ever make a new one, you know?
Oh, Jeannie, thank you for saving me.
What's that?
Gene says contracts are infinite. You can ignore them. Oh, that's lovely.
Ooh. There you go.
Thank you. That's great. I did not realize that. And if they said that, I wasn't paying attention.
All right, Kyle Stevenson. That's the only game I've really been playing. I'm going to get back to Silk Song. I know I will.
Oh,
it's calling me, but yeah.
Can I highlight a non-PlayStation game?
Please.
If everyone still wants that itch for Balatro, and you like slot machines.
Love a good slot machine.
Let me put you on a little game called Clover Pit.
Okay.
It's on Steam. It is a Balatro-like, but it's all about gambling and slot machines. You're stuck in this little room. You don't know why you owe all this money, but you are constantly just pulling the slot machine, getting coins, paying off your debt, unlocking charms, which will boost how many times a symbol pops up. And there's locked drawers that you need to get keys for to unlock. There's like permanent perks per run, similar to kind of like Joker's, where after every round you get a call and you get to pick from a permanent upgrade. It's so damn fun. It's really, really a great time. I think it's only $11 right now on Steam, so it's relatively cheap. If you need that kind of itch, go check out Clover Pit because it's a good time.
All right. Kyle, listen, enough about this PC nonsense. Yikes. Are you holding on to anything?
I got my little squishy bear.
I'm holding on to my, what's this called again?
Sanity.
Awala.
Oh,
no, that left me when I started the show. Yeah, this is the Awala little jugs that you carry around. This is my Mando themed one. This thing, game changer, right? Look at this little handlebar. That's part of the top. Watch this. Hopefully, this catches it on my. Bam. That's the top, and then there's a little like connected spout that like you can drink this out of the big spout, but there's also a straw in there, and I use a straw all the time. Very convenient. That's what I use for work.
Is it easy to clean?
Actually, surprisingly so, yeah. Okay. Not that bad. You could detach the straw and all that jazz.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is what I use for work and when I'm working out.
Awesome.
Yeah. 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 Anyway, prepare the drop. Here are the latest deals and deals coming to the PlayStation storefront.
So next week is also a very busy week in the world of PlayStation. On October 7th, from Trinket Studios and published by Trinket Studios in Outer Sloth comes Battle Suit Aces. The next game from the folks that brought or that made a Battle Chef Brigade.
Nice.
So keep a lookout for that one. I wish Light was here to talk about her time playing this during SGF, but King of Meat is coming out on PS5 next week on the 7th. I believe Jeff Keighley is in that video game as an NPC, or maybe that was just for that trailer.
Maybe
last year. I can't wait for this one. I can't believe it's next week. But from Dotemu, Absolum, PS5, PS4. Whew, that looks like a very good video game. Beat 'em up, beautiful art style. Get it on your radar. Also on October 9th, from Little Sewing Machine and Mean Grip Studios, coming to PS5 is a game called Bye Sweet Carol. Joe, I need you to look up Bye Sweet Carol.
Okay.
Carol with an E at the end.
Bye Sweet Carol.
Because it's hard for me to describe.
Whoa.
If anyone liked American McGee's Alice, those games,
great pull.
It's another version of that. I don't know if you can share a trailer.
I'm gonna share it in a sec.
It looks incredible visually.
Whoa!
But it's an adventure game.
This looks like straight up like a Disney DVD like thing.
Yeah, it looks like an animated film, but it is a video game, and I'm just blown away by the animation and the visuals of it. That
holy shit!
I'm really into whatever this game is going to bring for us.
Yeah, this looks like 90s Disney or like Anastasia type vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is cool.
Yeah, like
excellent.
Her head just pops off as it rolls away. Like, it's gonna be dark.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I like that.
Can't wait.
Awesome.
Can't wait.
Awesome.
October 9th, Yuka Replayly comes to PS5.
There you go.
Shout out to Yuka.
Good things about it.
We talked about it earlier. October 10th, Battlefield 6. is.
I'll be picking it up. Listen, with all that stuff, I'm picking up Battlefield 6.
Sure.
Love Battlefield 6, or love the beta. This ain't happening for another year and a half, so I got time to enjoy it.
Yeah. From a developer Q Games on October 10th, coming to PS5 and PlayStation VR 2, Dreams of Another. That's the pixel junk shooter game where you're actually creating with guns instead of destroying.
Nice.
Looks trippy, and it's finally coming out. Also on October 10th, next Friday, Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition comes to PS5, because Little Nightmares 3 is finally out on October 10th.
Let's go.
PS5, PS4. If you pre-ordered it, you get access to the Enhanced Edition already if that is your jam, and you can't wait another week. Also on for PS5 and PS4, a older Pixel Junk game, Pixel Junk Eden 2, is finally hitting the modern consoles. And I left the craziest, biggest game for last. Can you guess what it is, Joe? Bigger than Battlefield, bigger than Absalom, bigger than By Sweet Carol. From Cradle Games, Snoopy and the Great Mystery Club.
Hell yeah.
Coming to PS5.
Let's go, Snoopy.
Let's go.
I like him. All right. Kyle Stevenson. Sadly, it's that part of the show, but it's also our favorite part of the show. It's the last segment, favorite segment. It's time for the Sony Pony Express.
First one comes to us from M9 Prime. Now that it's officially October and spooky season is here, do you have any games in your backlog that are spooky and you're planning to play? Personally, I'm thinking of playing Resident Evil 3 Remake and possibly Dying Light, the first one.
Ooh. Oh,
I mean, you're playing Chronos already, so.
Playing Chronos, scared shitless.
Yeah.
My word.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll sack up. I'll do Silent Hill F. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. I'm scared, man. Yeah, I got the spooky vibes are in me, but mostly for like movies and stuff, I think.
Yeah, I'm more of a movie horror guy around this time of year. But I'm trying, once Light gets back, I know we owe Stingray the next question, which I'll say right here. Stingray writes in, Lego Party stream when? Once Light is back and we plan that out, I would absolutely love to do a Phasmophobia stream with you, Joe, and Light.
Yeah.
Because I think that'd be a fantastic time.
Yep.
So, nothing crazy. So I do want to play Silent Hill, but like I said, I'm waiting for later.
Yeah. Sorry, to get back to the Lego Party. First off, super hyped. Team was super nice and like provided us all the codes. So like, we definitely are jumping in. We are definitely streaming it. We're definitely making this a big thing. We're, like on YouTube, Twitch.tv. This game needs to be on y'all's radar because it's so much fun.
Yes.
And I can't wait for y'all to hear us yell at each other.
Oh, it's such a good time.
It's gonna be such a good time, dude. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, need that.
Cowboy Danger D writes in, question for the Sony Pony Express. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
So I just got the Bloodborne Platinum and all the DLC trophies.
Hell yes.
First off, what an amazing game. With that being said, did you all find the game really challenging? If so, what bosses gave you the most amount of trouble? I felt like I mostly steamrolled through the game, humble brag, with the exception of a few Chalice bosses and the Orphan of Kaz. Now I'm working on beating Hades 1 and moving on to Sekiro. As always, much love and shiny side up. Yes, even when gooning. Hey, yo.
Oh, whoa,
whoa. Whoa,
listen, that orb's pretty shiny.
So when I secretly platinum Bloodborne behind your back, I used the guide. So I didn't have the difficulty of figuring out where to go next or whatever.
I use a guide all the time. Who gives a shit? Yeah.
When it came to the bosses, though, there were a couple that gave me trouble.
Okay.
What's his face? Why am I blanking all of a sudden?
I don't know.
I know there's a couple Chalice boss
Yeah.
dungeon or bosses that
the big pupper right before the Queen of Yharnam fight.
Is that the headless dude?
Something like that. Probably
that hits
it's
the
made of
ground
fire.
and you could be all the way on the other side of the map and it will still hit you. I hate that dude. I lost so many hours to that man. Orphan of Kaz as well.
Yeah.
Lady Maria, I beat her in like 1 or 2 fights.
Maria.
It wasn't too bad, but
yeah.
I did find it somewhat difficult. Did get lost in the little maze with what's his face a couple times.
Yeah.
Took me a few minutes to figure that one out, but congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, Bloodborne's just an experience. Did I find anything extremely challenging? I'm not gonna say no, but it opened my eyes to like, some games are like tough, but like that sense of reward, that dopamine you get when you overcome that boss, like the Canehurst like King boss, that was so fun when I figured that out. Like a lot of these are like put down to like treated like a puzzle game. I'm figuring out where all these pieces are going, and when you figure it all out, and it's the culmination, it's like.
It made me a fan of the whole genre. That was my first one, and now I can't stop. So, it's very, very good.
Yeah.
I'm going to read the next one because you edited it in real time here. Danny Diwali wrote in #release the list, and then you went in and added trophy to it. So,
guys, please, I get we're all listen. I get we're having fun. I like to have fun too. I don't want to be associated with that hashtag. We really need to release the trophy list. It needs to be a play on how chaotic the world around us is.
I can't wait for somebody to be like or like my dad watching CNN and then a clip of us pops on. He's like, "What the hell are you? Why are you on here?"
Has your friend ever been to an island? Never been to an island.
I just love the idea of our bullshit getting caught up in other hashtags.
Or like it's like one of those like CNN clips a tweet and mine's just like right under it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or it's I think it was at a UK news show.
Yeah.
Where they called they put a guy on camera for a different segment, and the news anchor was like leading him in and introducing him, but he had no idea what the topic was because he wasn't there for that. He was there for I think an interview or something, and he just kind of sat there like
Well, let me just say something right here, okay? Because I found it on my phone. I have evidence to the contrary. First off, I released a redacted version of the list.
You released nothing.
I released it. It's there. You see how many trophies I have.
No, okay. I'm sorry. You continue. I'll wait.
Okay. The person that started this drama, Daddy Diwali, all right? Is this a man? This is, okay, we're in a fantasy critic league. He's losing. He's panicking. He's scrambling, right? This is and we're going to redact some things because I don't want to blow up anyone's spot. He goes in caps, don't pre-order, but we need a 95 plus Metacritic, please. Eric in the chat says, there were leaks coming out about Redacted's campaign. They said it was awful. Daddy Diwali says, thanks for the heads up. We're dropping it now. And I said, cheating in plain sight. Okay. All right. And then at the same exact time, we have Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, right? It was on the pre-order list. So we on the fantasy critic list, we hit, we want it. We place a bid for it.
Mm-hmm.
Sizable bid as well. Some that was going to outbid everybody because we have the most money. All of a sudden, he makes up a rule saying, no, that's not allowed. We said it wasn't allowed. So we're going to drop that bid for you. Well, if it wasn't allowed, why am I able to bid on the thing? Okay. Sure. Look at that. Look at that. Cheating in plain sight. Look at this.
Yeah. Well, no, hold on. Don't show it. Is the thing actually redacted in the image or no?
No.
Well, you shouldn't have done that.
Well, I mean, it doesn't say the thing. You get what I'm getting at. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
There you go. But
for the Mario thing, if it wasn't in the rules at the start, it shouldn't be eligible. It's fine.
Shouldn't be eligible.
Also, like, it was a dumb bid on your part. Why would you bid on that? Dumb. Don't like
exactly.
That.
I mean, look at Evan says it right here. Nah, shouldn't be eligible. But if it's there,
Sure.
correct, Evan. Correct take. I'm going to put this man in the show notes next week. All right? I'm going to shout him out. He'd be like, not a patron, but said something incredibly
You're
based.
deflecting. Let's get back to this trophy list, okay?
Fine. Yeah, let's do it.
You, quote-unquote, release the quote-unquote trophy, quote-unquote list.
Yeah.
All right? What you showed were your total number of trophies. That's not the issue. The issue is we want to see the trophies in the specific game titles.
Right.
That's what we mean by a list. You didn't it's like, hey everybody, here's this Google sheet, but this is only row 1. And you just gave us the totals for each row column. No, we want the full thing. We want to see percentage numbers, how many golds, bronzes. Let it be free.
And as I've said, it will be free in time. You guys just have to wait. Okay.
No, fuck this.
I got auditors.
I'm touching the orb.
All right, I'm muting him. I'm muting him right now. He doesn't get this. Okay. I'm going to unmute you, but you have to only say nice things about me. Okay. Only say nice things. Let's see what he says. You going to say nice things? Took too long to answer. Muted. Okay. So. I'm looking at you.
If you waited one more second, I was going to start screaming for the bit again, and you muted me just too early.
Damn it. So no, listen, respectfully, after the holiday season, the list will be redacted. As you know, Kyle Stevenson, we may or may not have something very close coming out that I can't say that we have an opportunity for. So after that opportunity comes, this is how he does it. Yeah, he doesn't read the text chat. It's for something I'm very excited for.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Well, don't read it out loud. Well, you'll read it and then you'll be like, oh, okay, I see where you're getting. After then, I will have no problems releasing this trophy list, okay? And also, I need to make some shirts out of this. So, after all that said and done,
here's you talking about your new car.
It's nice. It's good. I'm very excited about
this
it.
This is...
Go on. Maybe it's a trophy room with Dan, which that should just be the trophy room chat. Let's be honest. He's part of the team.
Yeah.
He's part of the team. Gosh darn it. But yeah, no, I'll tell you after the show. So after that's all done, sure.
I'm gonna find it out.
Yeah. And Evan says it too. Don't use that hashtag. I agree with you. They want a Raksha writes, congratulations trio on the concurrent universes. Each of you has been made the decision make at Supergiant. Whoa. What's this? Okay. So because we touched the orb, I'm revising this. We become the decision makers at Supergiant, and you have an incredible, important decision to make. ... When are you releasing Hades 2 on PlayStation and why? That's a great question, Dewani. Because honestly, I'm fiending for Hades 2 on PlayStation. It's only on Switch. And listen, I'm buying it physically on Switch, but I'm telling you, I'm hankering for it right now because I need something quick during my lunch breaks. And I think Hades is definitely that for the Switch too. So, Kyle Stevenson, if I was
at the beginning of September, I don't see anything.
Well, okay, I'll talk to you after the show.
It's fine.
Yeah, if you're the decision maker at Supergiant, when are you releasing Hades 2?
I would have been playing it last week if I was you.
Can I say something incredibly profound and brave?
Sure.
I think releasing it on PC and Switch 2 was a mistake.
But, I don't think you could really say that because that's what they did for Hades 1.
I get it, but, when that thing popped off on PlayStation, right? You got the full thing. Mm-hmm. I feel like there was a huge conversation then around Hades where, I don't feel like it's there as much for Hades 2. I get it. Peak concurrent, 62,000. God bless. Love that for them.
Also, I don't know when the first one launched on PC and Switch, the time frame of it all. But, Hades 2 came 2 weeks after Silksong. And is also in a very busy game window.
True.
So that's probably why, but I still think they're just doing what worked for them with the first game. I'm sure Nintendo paid them a pretty penny to have it only be on them first. Or however that works. I'm not sure the logistics of all that. But if I was Shu or whoever's in charge of getting it on PlayStation, I would not wait nearly as long, and I would say Game Awards this year is stealth drops.
Yeah, like 3-month span.
Xbox and PlayStation. Good. Like it comes everywhere else at Game Awards. Yeah.
100%. 100%. Well, Xbox is dead, so maybe it shows up at the funeral. But yeah, I mean, for PlayStation, yeah, no, absolutely. I think like a 3-month drop. Let me play this game because I really want it to be an hour. I know it sounds so stupid. I really wanted to be at the trophies this year, man.
Sure.
Like and so like, yeah, I think, but at the end of the day, I think this game of the year is gonna be nuts.
I think for the first time in a very long time, there's a very good shot for an indie winning game of the year.
I think no doubt. It's like either Hades 2, Silk Song, or Expedition 33. Yeah. Like, God, and that gets me so excited. Yeah. Again, like that's what the future of this industry is gonna be, guys. It's awesome. You know, Jesus Christmas. All right. Well, gang, that's it. That's it for the trophy room this week. Kyle Stevenson, anything you want to spotlight before we get on out of here?
Myself, Mr. Case Up Everywhere, 6-1 indie for indie games, blah, blah, blah. But like I say every week, I want to hammer this home once again. Please tell the people that mean anything to you that you love them, support them, be there for them.
Love you, Nissa.
Tell the people whose work you enjoy that you enjoy them and you love what they do. It means the absolute world. So please do that because real world fucking sucks. And that's so try to be a better part of it and try to make people's day, even if it's just a quick little thing. I mean, it definitely means a lot. So
you know what I'd like to spotlight?
Yeah.
My birthday.
I knew you
Saturday,
were going to do it.
October 4th. I like my birthday, dude. A lot of people dread them. A lot of people dread it.
I hate it.
It's like, oh, I'm older. This is what I've not achieved. It's like, dude, I do a lot in a year. You know what I mean? I don't let that ever bother me.
Thank you.
It's a day where I celebrate me. It's nice. What did he say? What's Evan saying?
We love you guys and enjoy what you do for us. Yeah, appreciate you.
I love you too, Evan. Hell yes. So yeah, like to me, I like my birthday. I try to make it all about me. The whole weekend is gonna be all about me. Yeah, maybe I'm calling out of work. I'm sick. I am legitimately sick, so like I'm really trying to get it all out of my system by Saturday because I have a whole list of plans. But like it's fun. I don't know. I like my birthday. I treated myself to a new car.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm gonna give her a nice bath, aka I'm gonna clean the car. You know, we got it. I'm playing Power Wash Simulator in real life. Yeah. Daisy Dukes got my
also,
bra on.
What are we doing, Power Wash? I need your game so bad right now.
Right, but isn't the demo out? Or is it on?
I think only on Steam. I don't know if it's on PlayStation yet. And I also don't want to play the demo for that. I just want the full thing.
That's fair. Well, yeah, I'm playing real life Power Wash Simulator and go wash it.
Cool.
Yeah, can't wait. Gotta save up for some tints, you know?
Ooh. Okay.
And then I did a real grown up thing first of all, because we always do like dinner as a family. That's for everyone's birthday. We always go out, whatever. But I was like, hey, listen, it's my birthday. And if you guys don't know, this polo that I'm rocking, I bought myself like a half new wardrobe for the time being, like for work and stuff, because I've lost some weight and I'm feeling confident. And so I was like, hey, listen, fam, it's my birthday. You know what I've always wanted? And I think I'm going to legit treat myself to this, Kyle, because I've lost so much weight. I always wanted a North Face fleece jacket.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, like, I don't, I know it's lame, but like legit, like for over 10 years now, but like,
I get that.
I kept on gaining weight and like they didn't have large people sizes for a long time. I want a 2X North Face. It may be snug. It may not even fit, but I want it because that's going to be the ultimate goal of like, hey, by the time I need this, I'm going to fit into it. Gosh darn it.
Hell yeah.
Let's do this. Let's go. And also on my birthday is when I'm going to be on the scale. And my goal was, hey, 33 was the last year I'm ever going to weigh 333. And right now I'm at 223. Let's see. I'm sorry, 323. Let's see if I can't get to 320 flat.
There you go.
Let's go. The mission to get to the 2s by the end of the year is there. I'm hyped for this journey, and I'm re-energized. Like, let's go. Let's do this. You know, yeah. Let's go kick weight loss's butt. You know, Jesus Christmas. That's it. That's been this week's Trophy Room. Next week, Light will be back, and the debauchery will continue. Until then, we love you all very much. Please, 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 not because it's my birthday, but if you really, really like what we do here, please consider hitting like, share, subscribe over there on youtube.com/PS Trophy Room. Please hit us with a 5-star review. Truly, like it really does mean a lot. You throw some kindness our way. Tell us why you love us, why you rated us 5 stars. Even there on Spotify as well. And if you really, really, really like us, you want to support this show, head on over to patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. Thank you all so much. With all that said, with all that out of the way, everybody keep your wits about you, keep hunting, and keep playing PlayStation. Evan says Expedition 320 for bad bit. Let's go. Bye-bye.